Hey guys, this is part two. Part two of this video's mostly pointed at two students of mine who I'm calling M and B. I have to think of the names and think of the first letter, M and B. But I figured it might be worthwhile to a lot of people, so we're continuing in this part two. And this is where I made a second big error that got scary. Okay, let's just go back a couple moves. And I'm feeling with the thickness of B, and C stops me from going home to the left, that my A group is now vulnerable. So Atari, and we now have this A group that's separate from the other sides. Now, yes, it can connect one way or the other. So I play here. Sente to be hurting the group. That's not true. He can still connect one way or the other, and this white move does not get me out or get me eyes. This is a pass, pretty close to a pass. One thing we've mentioned, one of the premises in this video, is the idea of taking personal responsibility for things. And looking as the game continues, what's going on. So one of the benefits of the turn is it creates a little two-stone wall. Well, what good is that? Well, there's a cut right next to it, right? So this is part of what I'm looking at, is that his A group is not all it can be. And there's a kind of a cut thing there, and I just made a little wall. I'm liking these things. The problem is my job is to get out, and I'm not doing that. My job is to live, get healthy. I'm not doing that. So I like the move. It just really isn't worth much right now. He goes for the attack, at which it wasn't until then I realized what I had done. I go, oh, well, that's a problem. So I have to decide, do I simply fix or do I play this first? And I decide that if I fix and he comes out, I would have wished I had turned. So I went ahead and turned and then fix. I could do it again, but no. The reason I didn't do it again is because in this situation, I have moves like this, running moves, different things like, right, Atari, I can start running out. And if I do this again, they're all gone, or they're significantly less. Okay, so I just do the one. And I had to go, there's the process. I had to go through that process. That is a detail here. So detail one, should I hane? I made a decision. Detail two, should I push one more time? I decided no. But these are clear decisions. So when you play, look at the items, right? Look around. What's going on? Should I? Should I not? What's the criteria? I mean, you work through them and build these habits. Okay. Onward, comes out, connect. Now, when this happens, I'm looking at a great move in Sente to get out. I'm looking at B, really nice I-shaped move, which also threatens to surround him on the left. And of course, any sort of getting out move around C. I'm seeing a lot of positive things now. Comes here, hit it in Sente, hit it in Sente again, connect. Okay, looking good. Now, I don't have any eyes yet. That really bothers me, but not doing poorly. I mean, not over. He comes out, and I make good my threat. Now, there's two ways to make it good, A or B. They both cut off. But since I'm looking at the cut at C, of course, I'm going to choose B, which deals with the left. The D group, just alive. So no, I'm not going to come down at A, right? That's a big difference. Still, the idea of noticing that difference in a game and acting accordingly, that's going to take some time and habit, building up habits, getting used to looking. It's so easy to just put a move down. Worst habit the Go players have, they put moves down. Stop it. I come down. He connects. So I did Incente, of course. And now I can't be hassling the A group as is, because he can just live at B. Also, if I start, let me do it this way. I'm cutting through your group. I'm surrounding you. And he says, that's fine, but you're cut. So this is one of the imaginations. I'm trying to cut through him as he's cutting me. We're cutting each other. This happens all the time, right? So in this fight, how's my A group? Lacking. Get back to the position. Boom. Black. I mean, if I just start the fight and he starts playing this sort of stuff, what am I going to do? Play here? I mean, isn't this kind of looking like one eye? I'm not saying it's one eye, but it's, see, that's Sente, right? To cut and kill. I'm just saying, I look at that and I'm going, I'm insecure. I don't want to have to be forced into reading out my life and death there. And if I play here, then I am ready to fight, and I just removed one of his eyes. So it's naturally a good move. Helps me in a time of need. Might not be an absolute need, but clearly a need of on some level, and it hurts him. So that's it, right? Help me hurt him. Boom, boom, boom. He is seeing it also. So he's connecting in a manner where he's like, I don't want to fool around here. I don't want to get cut. It leaves me a nice move. So now he clearly has one eye only on top. Okay. I make my shape. I didn't have an eye before. Now I've got an eye. At least it appears that way. And I'm coming close to that area, that gap. Okay. Here's a specific I can fix. All done. Or I can fix this way, right? Now this is a Go is full of these specifics. Well, that's, you're reading out 1,000 things a game. Yeah, Go is about reading out, figuring out the positions. Absolutely. So I look at this move. What have I accomplished? Gosh, pretty near nothing. So then I'm thinking about, well, what about this way? Ooh, I'm seeing something. See how I'm getting close to his shape? So I play this way. You don't have to think, well, let me see if it works. No. You're coming close to his weakness. Of all the ways to fix near his weakness. I would never dream of reading it all out, other than certain situations where it's necessary. He fixes. Oh, he can't cut me now. If he cuts, he's dead. Okay. If he cuts, he's dead. But check it out. I can't cut that. He has enough stones here that doesn't work. But if I go this way, it's helping my eye shape in the center, for one. He still can't cut. Sorry, let's do it right. White, black. He went this way first. Okay, that's your right. He still can't cut. Okay. I got thicker in the center, and now he's again about to get surrounded. He plays away. Okay. My A group's in jeopardy. I would like to start surrounding his B group. His C stone's far from home. I decide he's threatening my eye. He can't cut me, but he's threatening my eye. Well, just go home. Don't worry about it. Little readout, he can't cut me. All connected up. Great. Now, just imagine someone watching this going, well, isn't that obvious? Well, not really. I spent an awful lot of time. Well, how about before I go home, I make the threat and that sensei again, and then I can start this fight. And you get sidetracked. I have seen this 1,000 times. Students get sidetracked and never deal with the main issue. Well, this is all sensei. Yeah. And when are you going to go back and fix? So just do the main thing. Now, all that other stuff is still there. But I am now prepared to do it. When the crescendo happens, I don't have to worry about this weak group because it's not weak anymore. Connected home. Boom, boom. And he comes in. He's obviously feeling behind. He's pretty well behind. So he's trying to, do what he can. And I have to admit, at first it worried me. I mean, he's going to kill my stones. I'm not sure what I can do here. And then I, calm down. He can't connect under. Just make sure you're nice and strong and he can't get out. Okay. Okay, all obvious. Here, I have two groups to worry about. So, step one, help the first one in Sente, help the second one in Gote. He continues, shall I play my A sequences out? They were giving me a headache, and they're unnecessary. Just kill the thing. Just kill. Dead. And play away. Oh, no, because there's little bits of Aji down here. There's a cut at A. I just got a little message. I'm going to make sure it's not my wife who needs something. No, I don't believe so. There's a cut at A, and his B group is not alive. If I don't capture C right now, then he should be able to capture D in Sente. And then it's just, I mean, how much does black E affect my corner? Probably not. There's just stuff here that bothers me. Perhaps if I was more clear-minded, I could come up with a better decision. But I decided, let's just take care of business. I don't want to fool around here. I don't want to die or anything. Turns. I have concerns about these moves as I mentioned. I mean, am I going to have to connect and let him connect under and live in a pitiful fashion? Or shall I just take the double sente right now, or at least sente? Okay, I feel much more secure. This is why I don't like getting surrounded, because all of a sudden the specifics of life and death you have to be positive about. I hate having to be positive. Uh, I must say, and this is silly, but when I see these black moves, I'm submitting and he's getting health. I just hate that. Now I'm growing, granted only by a small few move points, but I'm growing versus him growing, and I'm attacking versus him defending. Come on through, start the threats. And now our job. See the cut at A, B, and C. Is that a ko I see? For instance, let's go real straightforward. I see a whole bunch of cuts. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4 issues here. So there's stuff here. That's all I'm saying. There's stuff. So what do? Well, first, I've got this one group on my mind, and he can come all the way to there. This Blackstone's alive. I'm sorry, that bothers me. I mean, now I'm having to defend. Defend? And he gets that big in game. It's also he get eyes there. So when I play here, I'm stopping that. He can't get an eye there. And he can't. It's a in game. Why didn't I play here? Because I have to play there anyway. So just play there. That's a cute little trick. If you have to play there anyway, just play there. So I play there. He comes in. I start coming in towards the cuts that we talked about. But there's also these cuts. Look at all those cuts all together. Am I reading this out? No, not by any way, shape, or form. What I'm saying is, I love the little one area I'm building. Makes me happy. And then getting near all those cuts. I'm not trying to stretch and kill something. No, just next move. Okay. Secure my little area that I just built. Yep. Finish it up. Ooh. He's feeling behind, so he didn't save the cut. I mean, it is a ko after all. Okay. What do I do with my sente? Cut. Okay. It's a ko. What am I risking? 2 points? What's he risking? His whole group. Oh. If I do nothing, there's one of these little readouts. Tari. Oops, I die. So to maintain the ko, I must kill. Okay. So there's still a ko. He can't capture outright. That was a key. That I almost missed that in the game. He played here, and I'm, what are you doing? Oh my goodness, he's about to capture my 2 stones. Okay. Could I just play here? I guess so, huh? Better. Any problem there? No. So this is just better. Save the ko. Okay. So that'd be huge. He's simply dead now. There's no ko. Didn't see it. Let's just fix that. Let's fix that. No funny business. Okay, fix it as we maintain his lack of eyes. Nope. Nope. Oh, I had to read this out. Is this a co? Right? There's something going on here. Everything I read said, no, I can just kill his whole bottom right. Now, this was based on, okay, if he takes my A stones, that's not the B stones, that's the A stones. Killing his C group is far bigger than him killing my A group. I don't care about the A group. It's not doing anything. It's just points. And I'm not sure he can take it anyway. So didn't even bother reading the whole thing out. C group's dead. And I could have killed it earlier. I just didn't see it. He plays here. Didn't see it. I got a little worried. Now still, if he lives with A killing B and C, I think it's still in my favor. I think I still win. But a little bit of reading, got to be real careful here. Right? If we start going, yeah, could really be trouble. And that would be the answer. Atari. Can I save my stones? I actually read it out 3 times. Because, you know, if you're wrong, you're dead. Read it again. And on my 3rd pass reading, I know that sounds silly because it's an easy read, but I was a little nervous. And as I was finalizing it in my mind, he resigned because it just, I can save my stones and he got nothing. Okay, so this video was all about process. As simple as process as you can make it. I try to read out as little as possible and play just by principle. Get good shape, go in that direction, don't get in trouble, this kind of stuff. And I thought there was enough to talk about. Okay, guys, and everyone, hope it made some sense. Catch y'all later.